Hey guys, it's your girl Sasha Nycole. We are here for MTV's new hit season of Are You the One? New couples, brand new love-making opportunities, and best believe we are here to get the full coverage. So why don't you guys come on inside and let's go take a look. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Sasha Nycole, and we are here with Giovanni, one of the cast members off the new season of Are You the One? Now, Gio, we just saw the first episode. I mean, and it got turned up. I can say that. What have you learned about yourself in dealing with relationships from your past and being in this house with new individuals and trying to make a match? What have you learned about yourself through this process?
I've learned that, I have a big ego, that the ego will get in your way a lot and it'll hold you back. So, as a man, we got to humble ourselves. We got to learn to shut up sometimes. And I got a big mouth, and I feel the need to talk because I know I could walk the walk. Mm-hmm. And I always do, but I always feel the need to, talk some shit, too. But it's not necessary. It hurts you more than it helps you, definitely. So, fellas, take notes.
That is a good lesson to teach to a lot of individuals out there. Now, I know we can't give too much away, but I know MTV is very big on their surprises. Can you give us a hint as to what other surprises we can expect from this season?
Oh my God, there's gonna be so many surprises. I wish I could tell you guys, but just know that every episode, you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. This isn't like the past seasons. This isn't like any other show. It's raw, it's real. You got real people dealing with real issues, real love and romance, heartbreaks, fights, a lot of drama, and it doesn't stop all the way until the very end. Promise you.
All right, so we have my girl Micaela here, one of the cast members off of the new season of Are You the One? Micaela, oh my gosh, this season, it looks like it's going to be so intense. What would you feel like is the most memorable moment of this season for you?
I think the most memorable moment from this season is the twist. The extra $250,000, because we were all wondering what the twist was going to be.
Because MTV's known for their twist.
Yeah, we knew that there would be a twist, we just didn't know what it was. So when we found out what it was, we were like, holy shit, we could be like the most highest winning cast,
right?
And we tried to make a really educated guess that you'll have to watch to see how it goes.
Right. And now with the money being involved with a show like this is what makes it so much more intense. Do you feel like the money takes away from the actual experience of finding love? Because it's like two components. You find someone, but it may not be the one who you think it is, but you also have to play the game of trying to win the most money.
Yeah, I mean, for me, going into the house, I was really focused on finding love. And because the money is a part of the show, I think it makes it a lot harder because some people come for just money and some people just come for love. Yeah. And the money makes it more complicated. But, I mean, if you do find love and money in the process, it can be like the best experience ever.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, without giving too much away, I mean, what other twists can we expect from this season?
I think you're going to be really surprised what some of the people who they pick and how fast they fall in love.
Right. I mean, is that scary? Have you ever fallen in love outside the show?
I have fallen in love, and I think that's what, because I had fallen in love so hard before, that's what made me want to do the show so badly. Mm-hmm. I wanted to find my perfect match. I wanted to find someone who was kind and really nice and just a really good time, like someone who was just perfect for me.
Right.
Because obviously I suck at finding that person.
All right, we're here with the very lovely, very gorgeous and radiant Francesca off of the new season of Are You the One? Now, we just saw the first episode. I mean, and it was intense. I know you guys can't see it yet, but I can tell you that it was very intense. How was it like for you going into a situation like this?
Honestly, it was amazing. A lot of people say it was shitty, but I loved it. I enjoyed it so much, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever experience ever again. And I made huge relationships with a lot of people in the house, so it was amazing.
Now, have you ever fallen in love, outside of this show?
I've definitely fallen in love. Actually, I was in love with a kid for 2 years right before I went on the show.
And what would you say is harder, falling in love outside or falling in love inside of the show?
You know what? Falling in love inside of the show is definitely a lot harder because you have a lot of obstacles in your way. You have a lot of other people that are going for, the same guy as you. Mm-hmm. You don't know if the guy you're in love with is your match. So it's definitely a lot harder in the house.
And then also with the money involved, I mean, it has to just make everything just so much more intense.
with the money involved, it's like a lot of people did go mostly for the money, and it's like, you know, like, what do you do? Like, if you're in love with a person and they're not your match, you're just supposed to, like, give up and go for someone else. It's hard, and I think that's just what makes the whole show really interesting.
Right. And now this is the 4th season of Are You the One? Now, being that you were in this situation, would you say that these love connections, these tests, the science that goes behind this, would you say it actually works?
That's a really funny question. Honestly, yes, it works in some instances, and then in others, I'm like so confused. Like when I find out other people's matches, I'm like, what? I never saw that. Yeah. But you have to remember, we don't know what we need. So like you think you want something and you think they're your match, and when you find out someone else is your match, it's like, okay, maybe I needed that person, not wanted them, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to wish you so much luck on the rest of the show. We hope you were able to find someone. Hopefully. All right, so we're here with the big hunk. We got Morgan here from the new season of Are You the One? Morgan, I mean, you're looking, what you got? I mean, can we get like an up and down of Morgan real fast? Yes, give a little twirl. Yes, all right. Now, Morgan. We just saw the first episode, and it was very intense. I mean, how was this experience like being in this situation with new people? You're supposed to be finding your match. Like, was it scary at all for you?
I had a phenomenal time. It was paradise. It was it was like nearly 10 weeks in Maui, so I'm hanging out, enjoying myself. Other people went a little stir crazy, so I was trying to relax some people. I'm like, guys, what do we have to complain about? It's unlimited alcohol. I mean, most of you are pretty cool, besides like the 3 of you that are insane maniacs. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely. You have to have like perspective to like be able to relax and think about the situation that you're in.
Well, what were you looking for coming into the house?
I was trying to figure out what I needed and what I wanted, so I was extremely curious. I was just trying to be open-minded, and like I don't usually give relationships a shot. We're forced to be there for so long, and it's like, all right, like didn't like you week 2, but you're growing on me. I wanted to give everything a chance. I wanted to be open-minded about it, and definitely a lot of people grew on me. Some people didn't. I think I learned a lot about myself, and I'm going to learn a lot more once I get to watch it.
Camille. This first episode, I can tell you, was very intense. It was a lot to watch. How was this experience like for you?
This whole experience was eye-opening. I mean, every day you know how you are as a person, but now you're with 19 people, and it's a lot. It's definitely a lot, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I mean, I came out of it alive.
Right. I mean, you're still here. Now, what were you looking for coming into this experience? What did you need in your life that you were like, I need to do this?
I really needed someone at this point to be like, you know what? You're loud. You know, you party a lot. You're sassy, and I need you to sit down and just be pretty, and, you know, no attitude. And you'll have to see if I find that.
Oh, my God. So you can't give a teaser. All right. So, I mean, it was a lot of personalities coming into the house. Who would you say you made the most connection with? And it doesn't have to be in a relationship-wise. It could be like a friend or someone who you feel like you've taken this relationship outside of the show with.
Like a guy or a girl?
A guy or girl. Doesn't matter.
I would definitely say that Victoria and Emma were the 2 people that I was closest with in the house.
Okay.
And we just related to each other. And I think for me, for all 3 of us, we really needed a solid girl friendship to be able to get us through.
Awesome. Now, I have to ask, if you could take one couple or 2 pairs out of the house and switch them with the celebrity couple, who would they be?
I would switch Gio and Kaylin for Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh, my God. Everybody has to have Beyonce and Jay-Z now. We're here with, honestly, I could say probably one of my favorite cast members off of this new season of Are You the One? We have the lovely Miss Tori. Hello. Oh my gosh. So I absolutely enjoyed watching you on this first episode. I mean, what would you say was one of the things that you probably struggled with coming into the house?
Thinking off the bat that I know things that I really don't.
Okay, so you basically had to put yourself in check.
I walked in there and I was just like, I know myself. And then you learn about yourself more than you know yourself in that house. And that's the truth.
What was the biggest lesson that you feel like you've learned?
The biggest lesson is to open up more and actually listen to what people are saying around you. Because I thought I knew people and I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say there's like a lot of like backstabbing or?
You know what? There's just a lot of people who felt really entitled and in their own way, you know? So I think I wish I would have paid more attention to individuals then. I assumed who they were. Does that make sense?
Right. Now, what would you say is the most nerve-wracking experience? That truth booth or the matchmaking ceremony?
The matchmaking ceremony is crazy.
It's like hit or miss, and it's like you don't know.
Because
it's like the biggest puzzle of all freaking time.
and you could lose so much money by getting it wrong once. And the chances of getting it wrong are so much higher than you think. So the matchmaking ceremonies are definitely crazy. And not to mention people decide to go ham in the matchmaking ceremonies. People just say what the fuck ever they want to say. So
That was your opportunity to just let it all out.
you just have to go in there with your walls up and be prepared that people are going to talk some shit there.
Oh, God. All right. Well, we definitely enjoyed you this season. Well, the first episode. We can't wait to see what happens the rest of the season. Is there anything that you would like to say, any advice on love or anything that maybe you just want to share with the viewers?
You know what? Just don't give up on love. That's all I have to say. Just keep trying. You might not get it right the first time, but it's out there.
We are here with the one and only Mr. Prosper, cast member off the new hit show, Are You the One? Prosper. Now, this season was turned up. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
What would you say was your favorite moment from the show?
The favorite moment after we, honestly, the parties.
Yeah.
The parties. We in the
You
living
look like you like the party.
I love the party. I love the party.
Coming into the show, was there anything that kind of like set you back? Like, damn, like, whoa, like this is real.
Right. I think one of the hardest challenges for me was, I brought some old luggage. I brought some luggage, So even though I was trying to get a fresh start, and I still was holding on to certain things in the past that were kind of jaded, my vision of how to approach certain situations with women and stuff.
Right.
So
Were you able to let some of that luggage go though?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Through the weeks as it went on, I was able to my vision got clearer and stuff. So it definitely helped me out, and yeah.
All right. Without giving too much away, what would you say? Who would you say would be the person who you felt like you connected with the most on the show?
The person I connected with the most on the show, Tori.
Tori's my girl though. I chopped it up
Tori,
with her.
honestly, I mean, from day one, like she just had that this real genuine electric personality, and I'm an optimist. I'm very upbeat, and we just clicked, So Tori, shout outs to her.
After a while, would you say like finding love was the main priority, or making the money? What would you
I mean, for me personally, it was just really try to find out about yourself and understand why you suck at relationships, or why are you afraid to be vulnerable?
Yeah.
Why are you always running? You know what I mean? And going over those, and I was figuring those out, and as I got better at those, and I became more confident. You know what I mean? And then I was able to approach certain situations way better. So.
All right. Well, I guess we have to stay tuned for the rest of the season to see how it all plays out. But we appreciate you so much for talking with us.